Welcome, everyone, to today's video where we'll be exploring the top 3 zombie animals that can live after death. Now, you might be wondering how this is even possible, but these creatures are not just the stuff of horror movies. They are real and exist in nature. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with all our latest content. First up on our list is the zombie ant. Yes, you heard that right. The zombie ant is a real thing. It's actually caused by a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis that infects the brains of ants. The fungus takes over the ant's nervous system and compels it to climb to the top of a leaf, where it latches on and dies. The fungus then grows out of the ant's body, releasing spores to infect more ants. Zombie ants are just one example of a phenomenon known as zombie hosts, where a parasite takes control of its host's behavior. The zombie ant phenomenon was discovered in 1859 by British naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace. Researchers have found that different strains of the fungus can manipulate the ants in different ways, suggesting a high degree of specificity in the relationship between the fungus and its host. The fungus doesn't just manipulate the ant's behavior, but also alters its body chemistry, creating an environment that is more conducive to fungal growth. Next on our list is the zombie deer. Chronic wasting disease is a neurological disorder that affects deer and other cervids. It's caused by an infectious protein called a prion, which causes the animal's brain to deteriorate. As the disease progresses, the deer can lose control of its body, stumbling around like a zombie before finally succumbing to the disease. Zombie deer are not actually undead creatures, but instead, they suffer from a disease called chronic wasting disease. The disease is caused by infectious proteins called prions that cause the animal's brain to degenerate, leading to behavioral changes and physical deterioration. Researchers are concerned that chronic wasting disease could jump species barriers and infect humans, although there is currently no evidence to suggest that this has happened. Control measures for chronic wasting disease include culling infected animals and restricting the movement of deer and other cervids in affected areas. And finally, we have the zombie crab. The parasitic barnacle Saculina carcini infects crabs and takes over their bodies, turning them into zombies. The barnacle attaches itself to the crab's abdomen and its roots grow inside the crab, taking control of its nervous system. The crab's behavior changes, and it becomes a slave to the barnacle, caring for its eggs and protecting them until they hatch. Zombie crabs are found in coastal areas around the world, including the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The infection rate of zombie crabs can be high in some areas, with up to 40% of crabs infected in some populations. The relationship between the barnacle and the crab is so close that some researchers have suggested that the barnacle is a type of parasite mimicking a parasitic lifestyle. The zombie crab phenomenon is just one example of the strange and fascinating ways that parasites can manipulate their hosts to ensure their own survival. So, there you have it. 3 real-life zombie animals that can live after death. While they might sound like something out of a horror movie, they are fascinating examples of the strange and sometimes terrifying ways that nature works. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red subscribe button below.